anyone who knows me knows that I'm the biggest fan of Black Ops 1. And I got to thinking recently, as you guys see me with this Hades LMG, which is like my favorite LMG to use in the game, it got me thinking, what's stopping Treyarch and Activision from remastering a beloved fan favorite in Black Ops 1? You know, they did it with Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'll get to that in a few minutes hopefully, but they did it with Modern Warfare Remastered. Whether or not it was successful is debatable, but I honestly feel like now is the time to remaster Black Ops 1. A Call of Duty that started me with this franchise and first-person shooters in general. In my opinion, there has never been another Call of Duty quite like Black Ops 1. And there hasn't been a Call of Duty since Black Ops 1 that I've enjoyed nearly as much as that game. Because, and I'll be honest, Call of Duty has gotten progressively worse since Black Ops 1's release. Modern Warfare 3 was debatably garbage. Black Ops 2, in my opinion, had a very love-hate relationship when it comes to the community, although it was considered one of the best games in the franchise. Black Ops 3 to me is complete garbage. Ghost I didn't touch. Advanced Warfare garbage. Infinite Warfare garbage. This game complete and utter shit. You know, how about this, Activision and Call of Duty and anyone related to the franchise in general? Take a break from trying to create new Call of Duties, because you obviously have all ran out of ideas. Black Ops 4 is a perfect example of that. This game is still the most uncreative and uninspired Call of Duty game in the entire franchise history. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. It's insane how terrible this game is. And I honestly think that with this game being the way it is right now, that it's the perfect opportunity to remaster some old games, bring back some fan favorites in a new light, like with this new engine, with these new engines that PlayStation and Xbox One can provide you. You know, what's the point in not doing it? You know, you already have some of the maps remastered. Why not just finish the rest of them? Now here's my idea. Remaster Black Ops 1, campaign, multiplayer, zombies. Sell the entire DLC pack separately for both zombies and multiplayer. Multiplayer, charge $15, $20 at most. Zombies, obviously that's going to be more popular. I'd say charge about $25. You know, they got to make money somehow. When with everybody clamoring with free DLC with Activision, this is really the only way I can see where everybody kind of wins. But sell zombies and multiplayer DLC separately, and everybody have a grand old time. You know, everybody just have a grand old time playing the last, in my opinion, one of the last great Call of Duty games in this franchise. Black Ops 1. Now, I mean, I know it sounds really crazy. I know it sounds like I'm a massive fanboy over it, but that's because I love this game. I mean, I love Black Ops 1, and I don't see a point when I know they have the tools to do it, because they did it with Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'll get to that in a second, but they did it with Modern Warfare Remastered, and who's to say they can't do it again? Now, with Modern Warfare Remastered, they added a bunch of shit into the game that completely went along with Activision's agenda. Loot boxes, just not a lot of stuff in general in the game. You know, people realize how bad that game really was. You know, everyone wanted a nostalgia kick. Oh, Modern Warfare is going to be remastered, blah blah blah. Then everybody realized how bad this game, the game kind of was. You know, I mean, Modern Warfare in general is meh, but like Modern Warfare Remastered in general is pretty meh. But the fact that just like everyone realized the issues with the game when it remastered. You know, the M16 was still pretty OP. Snipers, you know, all that shit. But I don't want Black Ops 1 to suffer the same fate. If Black Ops 1 is ever remastered, and it should be probably within the next 2 or 3 years, I'm fucking telling you, it should be remastered by that time. I don't see a point in trying. I mean, I don't want them to change a thing. I want the old school, or maybe a slightly updated UI menu, multiplayer menu, the old school main menu with the TV, and the interactive and the interactiveness of the main menu with Mason getting out of the chair. You know, I want the old school zombies or slightly updated zombies menu. I want the music. I want the multiplayer music. You know how much I miss that multiplayer theme playing in the background of the menu? God, that was probably one of the best fucking themes ever made for a multiplayer game or a multiplayer menu in a Call of Duty history. You know, don't add supply drops. Don't add fucking Battle Royale. Don't add any of this bullshit that you guys have been adding in games. Just let the people just play the game and enjoy it for what it was so long ago, you know? And in addition, for the love of God, please don't just don't fuck with it. Let it have the same soul that you didn't have with Modern Warfare Remastered. Black Ops 1 Remastered should have the soul that the game had when it released in 2010. And I think that's what Modern Warfare Remastered missed. But anyway, my name is Ed0626. Follow me on all the social media stuff. Please, I beg you, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments section below. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on what I think about this. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon.